We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Alongside Greg Olsen and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch in the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's another.
That one good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense...
Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Warriors, 70. Here we go, set. 70 step.
That one is complete, and he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
19 lock.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tuli Tuipulotu there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
Mustang 19. 7-5, 70 range, 18 caught.
He'll look to throw. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That's taken in. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Here comes Worthy to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Moving to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19, 2. This Cougar 18, 579 Broncos.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline and just wasn't able to save the play.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Eagle. Dragon 60.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 12-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. Mahomes. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, KC.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up second and 8 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Now, Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Mustang 60 Vices, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, here's second down and 2.
Come on.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Get up. Cowboy 8.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, ready. Buffalo 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Rattler, 18, 79 Broncos, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Austin to return. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Ready up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down.
Take 7, hurt. 19, Lions.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Attack!
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now, faking the give. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll look to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
9, Dragon 6, 7 Pirates, Panther 11,
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Second and inches.
Let's go now. Cut back 19, Panther 60, 79 Gross.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go! Big Lion. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions. And I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
60 Bison. 18 Pioneer.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11.
Here we go. Set. Corey Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. 19 Cowboy 80. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll swing this out to Johnson, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
Back to the air one more time. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
10 at the 10-yard line.
Cut back in. Cut back, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw again. Plus to his right. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be second and goal.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back.
Pioneer. Go.
They're called in at the 2.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Let's go. Vikings.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes Worthy to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yellow. There's a warning. Attack.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Second and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rolling right. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of...
That's to the sideline and intercepted.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Come on. Ready.
The RPO, one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Steelers are going to get the football at their own 40.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
70 Rangers, 70 Hawks, 70 Hawks.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A pass taken in by Johnson. From the 46. Here's second and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
6 yards.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on, come on. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Steelers tack on one more to their lead.
Chiefs 21. Jason Myers set.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here comes Worthy to return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. That's caught Over the middle, it's Wilson. Look at that big guy rumble. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Get it. Ready.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go, Jack.
Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, like based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Johnson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
After losses on the last 2-run plays, they face 3rd down and 14.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really completing high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20.
16-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a 3rd and 2.
A gain of 8 yards.
Here's Mahomes. He's got his man right side. It's complete. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone. But it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
And 9 at their 49-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
They'll go again with Johnson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back. 70 Lions.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause